So far this month, I'm up $4,000 just about trading three 50K instant funded accounts. These are accounts with top 1 futures. I also was trading a 150K instant funded account. If I add that in here, you'll see it. But I lost this account yesterday afternoon. I'll show you those trades in a second. And I also want to show you today's trading session because, as you can see here, it was awesome. And I basically nailed the high before we sold off into the afternoon. I mentioned top 1 futures. They are currently running a promo. I think it's still 55% off. Use the code ASFX. That'll save you the biggest discount that they're offering, whether it's 50 or 55%, whatever. That'll save you money on the instant funded accounts and their new pro accounts. Haven't tried those yet. If you have, comment below and tell me what you've thought of those. They have intraday trailing drawdown. We'll see if I like that. I'll play with those after I push these 50Ks for a payout. So let's focus on these. I just want to give you a quick update. Lost the 150K, just over trading it. Honestly, if I focus in first on that 150K account, I was trading that in May, started it great. 3 green days. I was doing really well with it. I was confident with it. And then yesterday afternoon, trading a little too heavy, I ended up losing it. So now focused on getting these to $3,000 each in total profits, which means I have to get total P&L to $9,000. Once I do that, I can take $7,500 out. So I'm on pace to still do it. I'm moving this month, later this month, and I'm going to try to do it before the move even, but I'm not going to press too hard. Today was my biggest winning day, almost $1,100 across the 3 accounts. So far, 86% trade win rate. Profit factor is crazy. Win streak is crazy because I'm green every single day. So let's go over today's trade first, and then we'll do the trades yesterday where I lost the 150K account. So opening range is set here. This is marked with our automatic VWAP indicator. There's a link for that in the description to this video as well. That'll put your New York VWAP on, your key levels on, everything automated for you. So check that out if you're not already using it. It helps a lot. You can see sellers take control here. There's even some selling here out of that opening range towards previous day VWAP. We don't get bought in on that. Instead, we use that low to follow trend. Trend with previous day VWAP is up. If the buyers step in here, as they do, we will say we have full VWAP alignment to the upside. So you can see we're long at 60.47. I called this entry on stream. I do all of my trades on ASFX TV for you guys to see. So again, I'll put a link for that in the description as well. Come take the free trial. Come trade with us. So in at 47, we sit sideways for 15, 20 minutes, and then we move out of the opening range high. I close 4 of 6, close 1 more here as we push. And then I expect us to kind of slow down here as it's not moving. We had orders at 60.60. You can see it in my notes there. That's right here. So as we slow down at 60, I'm 5 of 6 contracts closed. I'm thinking to myself, all I'm doing is running this one contract to see if it wants to trail and just run all day. But it doesn't. It pulls back. My stop loss was locked at entry. As you can see in my notes, I don't get tapped out on it. And I end up actually adding just 1 micro in. So now I'm at 2 micros. Remember, I was at 6. I closed 5 back here. So now I'm holding 1, but it doesn't stop me. And I really liked the idea that it was going back into these 60s. So I add a contract. It brings my entry price at 51.50 now. So it brings it up from 47.50 to 51.50. And then I close the trade in full at 60.75. And that's where I'm out of the trade. Total P&L on each account, 358 from this. So I think that was why I was so confident in it, was because I was right the whole time. I didn't take any drawdown in it. And then that confidence spills over into me saying, buyers have been in control. It's likely we do something to bounce off of that VWAP. So getting an entry there usually isn't a bad idea. Now, as the day goes on, there's the markup. You can see my exit was perfect because it ends up coming down and actually would hit the stop loss. If we just read this, let's erase all that. The dotted line here is our New York VWAP. Buyers tried to bounce here and fail. That gives us information. That tells us that right here, when buyers step back in, we want to see previous structure points broken and maybe even another leg out with a hold here of 60.50 before we're really confident in it. Because if you just zoom out, we could be making lower low here to here, and then we could be making a lower high somewhere in here. So instead of getting long here, what I would be looking at is getting short here on the break of the New York VWAP for that next move down, because we're making lower lows and lower highs. So that was the afternoon trade, but I was already locked out. Thanks to Top 1 Futures, you can actually lock yourself out of the account so you can't overtrade. And that's how I've been able to stack so many wins across all these accounts. Like if I actually show you all of my Top 1 accounts here, because I keep all of them, you can see I'm pretty good at stacking wins. Look at last month, May, really good. And then April, that's when they launched, and I ended up losing my first account in April. So that one's not in here. But every other account that I've had up to account number 8 right now is in there. So I'm 8 accounts deep. I've taken $8,500 in payouts, so very profitable with them so far. And then, like I said, looking to take another $7,500 out, hopefully this month at some point. I was going to say before the end of the month, but that's my plan. If you want to see the stats, because I know if you're watching this far into the video, you probably like the stats. Let's just look at the 50K stats. I just want to show you something because I think people get it confused about how much I'm risking per trade. So let me blow this up. So these are the stats just on the 50Ks. It's 3 accounts. Average winning trade is only $111 and average losing trade is 70. So notice, even though I have a perfect green streak on this account so far, 6 winning days, 0 losing days, you can see that right here, I still lose trades. I still have 6 losing trades. I have 39 wins, so total trades 45. So that's really good, but I'm managing the days really well. So notice too, average daily P&L, 563, average winning day, 657. There's no average losing day because I haven't had a losing day yet. So then again, default back to up here. If you look at my average winning trade, $111, and compare it to my average losing trade, 70, that puts me in a really good position to be profitable and take payouts on this account. Also, this is sick. Average hold time, almost 2 hours in my wins, only 2 minutes in my losses. So cutting the losses very quickly and holding the winners with some piece of it as long as I can, trying to trail and maximize as much as I can. So that's where I'm at on these. Now, I told you I was going to show you the account, the trades that blew the 150K, because I've been updating you on the 150K. So let me actually go through the whole day yesterday because I didn't do a recap yesterday. So first, I was short on the 50Ks pre-market off the overnight VWAP, right? We're underneath it pre-market, so I sell it off of that. We get a hard flush, so I had a great exit. I took 60.14 to 60.08. That was a good win. So that was good on the 50Ks. Then the second trade got me up to 266 on the day. We took this on stream. Beautiful structure. We hold the overnight VWAP and the previous day VWAP here. Buyers step in and we make higher lows. So I'm long here trading into the orders above at 30, right? Like I showed you today's trade where we traded into the orders at 60 and 50. Today, yesterday, we were trading into the orders at 30 here. So this trade ends up working. Some people would get shaken out here. I understand that based on the strategy, when buyers step in and take this VWAP, stop loss at opening range low, there will be a higher low somewhere in here sometimes. So you can't put the stop any closer. I have a course, it's free, Futures 101. Check that out. It'll teach you how to take these entries. So if you're wondering, why did you buy there? Watch Futures 101. I'll put a link to that in my bio, link in the description to this video as well. So whether you're in here or you're in here, 60.22 is the price that paid for the longs. You traded from 22 into 30, and that was a really, really good win. So that was a good session on the 50Ks. And then just the overconfidence from being so hot, I thought that this would work, which is nothing like what I normally trade. You can see the long we made money on is here. Market dumps. So then I think, all right, when it pulls back halfway, I'll sell it and we'll drift back lower. I walked away, went and hung out with my kid, got ready for my workout. I get full stop on that. So that sucks. I come back to the desk and I'm like, all right, it's probably going to drift higher. So then I flip right after it stopped me. I'm back at the desk a few minutes later and I get long. I get nothing out of it. I end up adding in here and then I get full stop because it smoked me real quick, as you can see right there. So not a good trading afternoon. Gave back the profits from the day, but good thing I was trading a different account, so it didn't hurt me. I just lost that account. That was like halfway to a payout. So it definitely sucks. I just never shy away from showing you guys that because I think all these people on the internet love to show the wins and only show the wins and the money. I like to show you the losses. I lose trades too. But my strategy with the VWAP and Bookmap, the way I trade, you can come watch me stream, it works more times than not. So I will take losses, I'll control them, and I'll win, maximize those, and continue to take payouts. 8,500 out in the last 30 days. I'm going for another 7,500 this month. So we'll see what we can do. One more thing I'll give you, if you're watching this far, this really fed that trade yesterday in the morning. Look at that order block here, comes on at 9:30. That 60-30 order block just gets thicker and thicker and thicker till it's dark red, and then it fills. So we do a lot of Bookmap on stream, and there is a Bookmap discount link in the description as well if you want to get Bookmap. I got Bookmap tutorials on my YouTube channel, whole Bookmap playlist. I got a whole playlist of just videos from the Futures Bootcamp. If you haven't seen those, check those out on my YouTube channel as well. But thank you for watching. Great trading session by me today. Give myself a pat on the back when I trade well. But then I show you too, shitty trading session yesterday afternoon. Lost money, lost an account there. So hopefully I'll still push towards these payouts this month and keep the consistency going. A couple of payouts every month. The ups and the downs, I show you all. Make sure you subscribe. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video.